Good.
Hello, this is Kerwin and Keith of Father Son Galaxy. Hello, Jamaal and Trey. How are you doing?
Hello.
Pretty
Good.
good.
How are you?
Good. Congratulations on Young Jedi Adventures.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So can you each tell us a little bit about your characters?
Well, Kai Brightstar, he is a lot in a nutshell. Um, he's very optimistic, he's kind, he looks for the best in everyone he meets. And he may struggle to do that sometimes, but he'll always find a way. And when he sees something wrong happening, he'll try no matter what to stop that from happening. And I really enjoy playing the character.
For me as Tabor, I really like his complexity. Other than him just being, cool, the antagonist, stopping the hero's way at every time chance he gets. He's very complex and he's just a very interesting and fun character to play. So, yeah.
How did you hear about Young Jedi Adventures and did you audition for the role?
Yes, I heard about. So I didn't know I was auditioning for Star Wars when I auditioned for it. I just thought, all right, it's another voiceover for my agent. Let's do it. And then when I got the part, they're like, it's Star Wars, and I was like, what? Oh my gosh, this is awesome! And I freaked out. It was an awesome moment for me. So yeah, I did audition for it, and I mean, now I'm here.
My audition process was funny. Like him, like Trey, I had no idea this was for Star Wars. And so I was reading it and stuff. I'm like, this is cool, this is cool. And so all I had was a giant teddy bear and swords that glow. And it may have been like the most obvious thing to me. And I had no idea this was Star Wars. I was like so confused. And then when I got it, they're like, hey, welcome to Star Wars. I'm like, sorry, can you repeat that?
Wow. So what do you find exciting and challenging about voice acting?
The most exciting thing about voice acting, I guess it's just in general, like they're gonna have a character come to life that people can see over and over again. And that's just like, and you just get to hear your voice over a character. And I'm sorry, what's the second part of the question again?
So the question is, what do you find exciting and challenging about voice acting?
Oh, the challenging part. So, for me, I usually do a lot of theatrical stuff. And so the most challenging part was that there was no one really there. And so I was just saying the lines to myself. And so I found I struggled a little bit at the beginning, just with no one else there. But as we progressed in recording, I found it more easier, I guess.
I mean, the most exciting part for voice acting for me is just learning your character, learning what's their drive, their motivation for doing this, what's happening in the scene, what's going on just in the script as a total. And in a total, that's definitely the most exciting part. And I would definitely agree with Jamaal. The most challenging part is you're like in an echo chamber. Like it's your own voice. It's like you're inside your head. You're not really talking to anybody, but you still can sort of feel your character. And when it all comes together in animation, it works beautifully. So voice acting's awesome.
So are you in the booth just you by yourself? You're not with the other actors when you're recording?
No, there'll be an engineer
Yeah.
to like record it, and we'll be talking to the showrunners and the writers and sometimes the producers and directors, of course. But no, it's just you
Yeah. All alone.
all alone.
So Jamal, what do you enjoy most about playing Kai Brightstar, and what aspects of your personality do you tend to bring to the role?
The thing I love most about playing Kai Brightstar, it's just being him in general. As like someone who looks like me, a character who looks like me, and it's just fun to play him. And I really enjoy doing the action sequences with that character. It's fun, and something I intend to bring I intended to bring in the character with me was kind of my, what do I say, how I can like, I just like joke around a little bit every once in a while. just like just randomly say, I can just be talking normally, and I think I'm saying it normal, but I'm saying it as a joke, a jokingly tone. And I basically just made the character me, basically. And so I'd be saying a line and I just say it as a joke. And like they stop recording and they like, can you stop recording for a second? And the whole producers and director, everybody just start busting out laughing. I'm like, what is hilarious? And stuff. So yeah. And the character's me. So I just, it's like playing yourself, sort of, just with powers and a superhero.
Gotcha. So I have a question for you, Trey. So you're playing this pirate, right? Named Taborr Val Dorn. Is that
Val
right?
Dorn. Like close enough. Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're playing the villain in this series. So I believe you're a Star Wars fan. I think you knew when you heard the word Star Wars, you knew what it meant. So you know that there are other villains in the canon who are very scary and intimidating, but you can't be scary and intimidating. So how do you balance trying to play a villain while not being intimidating to younger viewers?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you can't frighten the small children who watch the show.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Can't be like
Can't be like
Anakin in the
Darth Vader
prequels.
just force choke
Yeah.
people.
Yes, for sure. It is a difficult thing balancing being the main antagonist, but definitely you do want to keep some of that factor there, just tone it down a lot. And I think a lot of that help that goes into that is really from my directors, how they just direct me to do it a certain way that still focuses on that antagonist, Star Wars like presence, but is available for younger audiences. And of course the animation helps too, because the heads are bigger, it's more suited for younger audiences. And of course I'm not like Darth Vader or anything, I'm not like super scary, but I will say it's thanks to my directors that I'm able to balance that intimidating but still good for younger audiences.
All right. Now I just want to make sure I got your character's name right. Is it Taborr Val Dorn? Is
Yeah,
that right?
Correct. You got it right.
Val Dorn. Got it. Got it. All right. Thank you.
Jamaal, what are some of your hobbies or things you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun. I like to just draw characters and stuff. And like one time I was in the room and it was like a break. I just started just drawing on the script. And then
I do that.
yeah. And then sometimes I like to do little puppet shows with my sisters.
Usually I like play Minecraft or VR games or
Oh, yeah.
lightsaber training.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of things I do with the lightsaber, like the flips and the spins and the twirls and the saber.
Vader
That's
Mortal.
actually, yeah, that brought up a good question. I mean, you both carry some type of weapon. I know absolutely Kai carries a lightsaber, but do you have to do any lightsaber training in order to get into character?
Not really. Well, for me, I just like sort of rewatched the Star Wars, and it's like since everyone's a Star Wars fan, and so like every Star Wars fan has their lightsaber and stuff. So I had my lightsaber. I just like mimic what I saw on the TV, and what I found very useful is so when I went in the booth, they had a pencil in the booth, and so when we're doing a fight scene or anything, I would use the pencil like it's a lightsaber to help me put the energy behind like a lightsaber fight or anything like that.
Right. Gotcha. Trey, question for you. So, well, actually, same question. What are your hobbies? What do you like to do for fun?
I mean, I like to play the guitar. I'm a big gamer, like your son. Love Vader Immortal on VR, so that's awesome.
Wow, I have those.
Yeah, they're great games. They're awesome.
All three, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're awesome. So replayable, but that's besides the point. And I also like to swim and box. So, I mean, I just do a mixture of things, I guess.
Wow.
Very cool. All right. Well,
Have you ever played like a sports scramble?
I have. That one's very fun.
Okay, that one is the best game on the Oculus.
okay. You need to tell. Oh, it's now because I don't know. Tell us about it.
So basically, they mix everything up. You can play like a bunch of different games. I usually do tennis, and for some reason, you can get like an accelerator ball, you can raise the net, or you could use a fish to hit a basketball across the court.
Also in baseball
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who came up with this, but whoever came up with this, thank you.
Genius, genius. Yes.
Speaking of the
This game is great. We gotta get you to play this sometime.
Nah.
And, pad the entire apartment so that when you throw the controller again,
Okay.
it'll bounce.
Yeah. It's just something I have to get used to. But anyway.
Yeah.
So Jamaal, can we tell you, we are big fans of Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, we were rewatching it. In fact, like hours before this interview, we saw your episode.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we did our research. So we saw you in that episode. You were very funny. Tell us about that. That experience. How did you like playing on the show, and just about what was it like to be on the show with these actors, and you're doing a comedy and you're trying not to laugh, when you're in the classroom and you're being interrogated and you can't say anything and they're telling you funny things and you just have to keep a straight face. How do you do that?
Well, I actually remember that day like it was yesterday. So I went to set, I got ready and everything, and then I went and seen, I can't remember her name. But that's besides the point. So she came up and she just started saying, she just started talking. I was like, what's happening? She just started, and it was the funniest thing ever because she was just like so mad and yelling stuff. And I realized, oh, she's saying her lines. And then she stopped and like, oh, sorry, I'm practicing my lines with you. It's hilarious. And then, so I'm sitting there and they're saying the lines and stuff. So I have to sit there and not laugh. It's the hardest thing ever. And so what I found easy was instead of looking directly at them, I would look like at their ear or something, or like right beside them. And so I would not make direct eye contact with them, but I would cheat the camera so it looks like I made eye contact with them.
Wow.
Sometimes I wouldn't laugh because I did not understand half the jokes they made.
Well, that's good because it means you weren't laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you did exactly what you needed to do. I mean, I don't know how you did it, but those are the tricks of the trade, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, I just want to tell you that, I am so happy for this series, Young Jedi Adventures, because right now, there was a gap there with Star Wars. They didn't really have any series or animation series that were really geared towards grade school kids.
Like Star Wars Resistance, and then after that, there's just kind of a void there.
Right.
I mean, there was Jedi Temple Challenge, but other than that, there's just kind of this gap.
Yeah. So we're very happy for this series. I mean, we've seen the episodes. We love it. It looks very exciting. I take it that you had a great time. Your experience there was wonderful. But you can see it in the characters. It's very lively. It's very colorful. It's funny. So I really thank you for being a part of this. And this is going to be a game changer for you. So you're gonna, maybe you'll get more voiceover work or maybe more acting roles, and I really wish you the best.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
No problem.
Of course.
All right.
If
Okay.
there's ever a season 2 of Young Jedi Adventures,
Yes.
let's hope I can join you with like a yellow or something cool, some obscure color that nobody else has.
And nobody else has. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see. So Trey and Jamaal, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
No problem.
All the best to you.
And you too.
You
Take
too.
care.
Have a good day.
Bye.